Hello. This is my day for video, which is fantastic, and I am doing it for the second time in a row on my day. Be proud. Okay, so today is Wednesday. A phenomenal adventure took place this past weekend. So my car sucks. I mean, I love it, but I also hate it. It is a 1993 Ford Probe. It's pretty, it's red, but it's old, and things are dying. In its defense, it only has 69,000 miles on it, and I put like 50,000 of those miles on myself, ish. So it only had 28,000 when I bought it 4 years ago, and so it's in good condition. It just needed some maintenance, but I didn't know about some of the maintenance that needed to take place because I had never owned a car before this one. So, you know, things like you should get the transmission serviced or whatever. I've never done that. So I was driving on the freeway, and I was going relatively quickly, and thankfully there was nobody around me, but my car, the transmission did something crazy, and my car was like lurching forward and slamming on the brakes. It wasn't really slamming on the brakes, but it was catching like a low gear, so it would slow me way down, and then it would like lurch forward again, and I was scared for my mind, out of my mind I mean. Oh, look at that, I don't even know what I'm talking about. So it was terrifying, and I was shaking, and actually I was gripping the steering wheel so hard, like during and after, that I like punctured my hand. It's gone now, but it was pretty crazy. So I took an exit, and I stopped, and I turned my car off, and the overdrive off light had come on, and so I thought, you know, I'll wait and see if the light turns off and then see what happens after I drive again. So I turned my car back on about 15 minutes later, and the light was off. So I got back on the freeway, and I was driving some more, and then it kept doing that lurchy thing, not quite as severely, but it was definitely doing it, and the light didn't come back on, which is good. But I made it to the destination that I was intending to get to, and then it was Bible study, and Zach was there, so I had him ask if I could spend the night at his parents' house, or his house, so that I didn't have to drive back to my house, which was like an hour and a half still. I just got a text message, sorry. So after the Bible study, I went with him, and we drove my car back to his house. Ended up spending the night there. And Noah, his little brother, made me an elephant towel thing. Like, you roll the towel and put it in the shape of an elephant on his bed, because it's the room I stayed in, like they do on cruises. And it was really sweet, and it was adorable. I like Noah a lot. Noah probably doesn't watch these videos, but if he ever does, I like you, Noah. You're cool. So the next day was Monday, and the trimmers were amazing, and they helped me by driving me all over the place to get to a mechanic. They knew somebody that they talked to, and then I talked to him too ahead of time, the night before, Sunday night, just to like kind of see if he could tell what was going on just by my description. And then he thought it was the transmission, so he said he would look at it. So whatever, we got that fixed, and then he said I should get the transmission service, so he even took us to a mechanic that would be able to do that for me. So I did that, and it was not nearly as expensive as I feared, which is good. And then I needed brakes really badly, the front and the back actually, because I am terrible when it comes to maintaining my vehicle, apparently. So he took the brakes, like he did the brakes for me too at his house, so that was really cool. And I really thank him, Paul. I doubt he'll ever see this video, but Paul was awesome. So that was my adventure. It was horrifying, absolutely scary, while the car was freaking out. I definitely thought I was going to die for a few moments there. And then it was just really stressful because, you know, it's expensive to fix cars. And I knew if it was a transmission, that is especially expensive. I've heard all kinds of horror stories about how much those cost. So I was very grateful that just servicing it put it back the way it should be. And I haven't had any problems with it since. Praise the Lord. So that's my third car problem story, which is sad. So my car is okay now, I think. Poor thing. Sorry, another text message. So in other news, it's raining and it's beautiful, and I had a fun time with Sarah. We went to Starbucks and got to drink some lattes, and we worked on some things for our Core Cadet lesson this Sunday, and then had a fun time talking and laughing and stuff. That was fun, and then we went out in the rain, and it was hilarious. Okay, that's it. P.S. You're awesome.